Hello, welcome back to another beer review. I'm Ben the Beer Lad, and today I'm going to be doing a Wander Beyond beer. This is the second of the three beers I got from, the beer Dad got and donated to me, but I paid for them, so they're not donations. Anyway, this is the second one I'm having by his recommendation. Apparently this one's good, but the last one is best one. This is Symphony of the Woods, a blended sherry barrel-aged raspberry wild ale. There is so much cat hair on this bottle, it's unbelievable. This came out in June, and the best before on this is the 30th of June 2027. So 3 years. It's a vegan-friendly beer, which is nice. And look at that label. I'll do it that way. Looks lovely. It's a new one. 211 bottles of this one, so I've only got one of them. I'm not getting more than one. I think it's a bit unfair because, more people get to try this, more people get to try Wander Beyond and enjoy it. I would like to have more bottles, but I can't. Anyway, well, it's not I can't, I just don't want to. Anyway, Gulf on the side, it says, rich and punchy flavours of fresh and jammed raspberries lead the way here, which is no surprise, with over 400 grams per litre of raspberries added at the end stage of fermentation, over 25 months maturing in 2 barrels, a fresh first fill Oloroso sherry cask and a second fill Pedro Jimenez sherry cask has imparted multi-dimensional notes, that's what it says, of sweet sherry, tannins and a hint of dryness, leading an air of complexity and sophistication with subtle hints of walnut and woody notes, all accompanied by a soft balancing tartness. All that is right there. It does say multi-dimensional there. See if the light makes it. It doesn't, but that long word is actually multi-dimensional, so apparently he's got Doctor Strange in on this one. The wax is pink, as you can see. There's stuff on my arm. The wax seal is pink on this one. I've never actually seen a pink wax seal. It's quite cool. I like it. But yeah, let's just crack it open and see what we got, shall we? If I can get into it. I should do this before, but then you wouldn't get the authenticity of my struggles. Here we go. There we go. Right. Got it. Ooh, you can smell that straight away. Let me just rinse this out. Anyway, let's carry on. Look at that. That looks absolutely gorgeous. That is a lovely, lovely cherry red, strawberry red beer. The camera makes it look more like it's a copper colour, but when you hold the light to it, if I do that, so that's where the light's coming from, and my window, it is a lovely, lovely ruby red colour. That is gorgeous. It's got a nice ivory, almost copper head. It's kind of a mixture of loose and compact bubbles. Looks delicious. Let's get a smell and see what we get, shall we? Oh, raspberries straight away on the nose. Get a hint of the sherry in there as well, and a little bit of a woody smell, but them raspberries really are the forefront of the smell. It smells really fruity. Nice little bit of booze in there, and a slight woody smell to it. That smells delicious. Let's get a mouthful for Bodingar. Okay. Carbs, non-existent, nearly. Body is light medium. Has a little tartiness in the cheeks. Not massive. It's not Vault City tartiness, but it's got a nice little tartiness in the cheeks, which it says it, sure, but a lot of beers claim to be sours and tart and then aren't, so I wasn't really expecting much. But this one does have a nice little zing to it. It's lovely. Pardon me. I can feel the booze, but not in massive. Let's get the old taste, shall we? Cheers. Right, so that's good. Raspberries, really up front. Coat the palate, lovely flavour, really nice and tart, really sweet, really fruity. You get a nice bit of sherry on the back end of your palate going down. Not over the top, not punchy. It doesn't take away from anything else. It's like just a raspberry sherry flavour, because you do have the raspberries with it. It's just this nice blend of the both going down. It's just a lovely, on the back end, slightly boozy feel to the beer. It's nice, and the flavours goes with that light is just a bit. It's really affecting the camera. Yeah, so the strawberries are what was I going to say? Yeah, strawberries on the forefront, really nice. On the back end's the sherry with the strawberries again. It's lovely, and underneath it all, you've got this slightly barreled wooden oaky flavour. It's really nice. There's a hint of like a wine flavour in there, which will be the Pedro Ole. That's who it is. Pedro's given us wine. That's the barrel. It's a wine barrel, and it does have hints of wine. It's not massive, don't get me wrong, it's not a big wine flavour, boom, there you go, lovely. But it does help with bringing that booze forward and really giving it like a raspberry, slightly grape, not white wine, red wine flavour. It's really nice, really well done. I don't know why, I've drank it now. The smell just isn't as good. Doesn't it? Jesus. Do you want to have a try this? That is sharp. It's about as sharp as a shark's tooth. Anyway, I'm going away and drinking it. It's 11.3%, which I forgot to mention. I don't actually think I mentioned that. Yeah, the wine really does bring out that 11.3 with the sherry. It's nice. It's balanced well. I don't think this is the best Wander Beyond release. Don't get me wrong. That Into the Woods Part 2 that I had... No. But this isn't up there either. It's not bad. It's not going to get a 2. It's definitely not getting a 10 though. It's not their best beer, but it's still quite delicious. It is really nice. But I mean, Wander Beyond the best known for me personally, they're stouts, except that one. But yeah, it's a good beer. It's nice all around. The flavour's well balanced. You've got a good amount of sherry, a nice little bit of wine, good oaky, woody flavour to it, and then raspberries really pack a punch, nice and tart. Yeah, it's nice. Just don't think it's the best, but it's a nice beer. A glass of this is nice. Full bottle, maybe pushing it. I might enjoy it more as I get drunker and drink it. Anyway, I'm going away and enjoying it. It's a nice beer. Yeah, it's a nice beer. So, Wander Beyond's Symphony of the Woods blended blended sherry barrel aged raspberry wild ale. Out of 10, it is for me. Get another mouthful. For me, it's a 7. It's good. It's just not in them top 3 numbers, which are the better numbers to be in. You know, something's just off with this. It's not off. Something's missing. Maybe if it was a raspberry and blueberry or something, an extra currant or berry, just to give it a range of flavours, maybe. For me, it's good. It is nice. Just not good enough for an 8. It's only deserving a 7. So, I'm going to go away and drink this because I have paid money for this. And it is nice. It is good. It's just not great. That's the issue. But anyway. So, 7 out of 10. If you have had this before, please let me know. Let me know what you think, if you like it, if you don't, if you've not had it. I'll leave a link to Wonder Beyond's website down below. You need to sign on to this mailing list, otherwise you're just not going to get the beers on time. Sometimes they re-release the beers that they've sold out of, and they re-release them in another batch, and you can get them again. So you can get this one potentially, I don't know, don't quote me, but you can potentially get this one again when they release the next batch of new beers, which I don't know when that is. They're just kind of random at this point. So you could get them, I don't know. If you can, and you like sherry and wild ales and raspberries, give it a go. I'm sure you might like this beer. If you don't like any of them things, you might not like this beer. But it's Wonder Beyond, and at the end of the day, they are basically a small batch beers now. You don't really get these beers. There's no core range. There's no, Asda, Morrison's beers that you can just buy. There's none of that. They are literally, as they come, 211 bottles of this beer. That's it. Done. Shipped. Enjoy. And that's all you get. So, yeah. Definitely get one if you can. If you can't, unlucky. I know they're sold out on the website at the minute. This was about 20 quid. So you know what you're paying at this point. It's a lot of money. And because it's such small brews, and you don't know if you're going to like them or not, it is really a risk. It's a proper gamble. But when you get a good one, you get a good one. Let me put it that way. The bad ones are okay. When you get a good one, they're basically solid 10s across the board. Link will be down below for Wonder Beyond. Sign up to the mailing list, because then you'll join the stuff and you can get it. Yeah, and that's where I also got this glass, which I think is really nice. Anyway, if you like the video, thumbs up, thumbs down, all that usual stuff, just before I start rambling again. If you want to subscribe, consider doing so, because the show must go on, etc., etc., so on and so forth. And I'll see you later. Bye.